Hello everyone, Don with Resolute Outdoors here. With everything going on down in Texas and other parts of the country, wanted to kind of go over a emergency home heating system. I know there's a lot of people that are talking about this right now on YouTube and other places, but there's one thing that I think's been overlooked by a lot of people, and that is your simple kerosene heater. Now, I know some places kerosene heaters can be illegal, or you can't sell them. I know like Massachusetts, you can't sell or use them there. So check your local laws before you, purchase a kerosene heater and use one. Not for me here in Pennsylvania, they're perfectly legal. Kerosene is readily available at most or a large portion of gas stations. Some precautions with kerosene heaters. It's a good idea to keep a carbon monoxide detector in your home. They're easy to find any big box store, hardware store, anything like that. It's not difficult to find a carbon monoxide detector. Big benefits of a kerosene heater: if you don't have a secondary heat source, if you lose your power, if you don't have a secondary heat source like a wood burning stove or a fireplace, is that one of these heaters in this style configuration here can heat basically your whole home. We have in our new home here, we have a 2-bedroom home. It's a smaller side, but it's not a tiny home or anything like that. And we've lost power twice already since we've moved in. And this heater here has been able to keep up with the demand, even going down to 10 degrees or so on some of those days. It's been able to keep up and keep our house adequately warm. If we catch it right when the power went out, so it kind of keeps it the same baseline with one of these heaters. Now, when we caught it before, whenever it was a little bit colder out, it kind of just kept it right around like the 60-degree mark. Now, big thing about these is for a larger home, if you put it in the basement, it will keep the house, the pipes from freezing for the most part, but you're not going to be super comfortable if you're in a bigger home. 2 of these really for almost every home for any normal person or any normal family. 2 of these would be more than enough. These are super efficient for the most part. They have, I have right here, I just picked up recently a 5-gallon can of it. Also, I use blue for the state that I'm in. Your cans have to be blue for kerosene, so you don't get them mixed up with kerosene or diesel or gasoline. So check your local laws. I think most cans are going to be blue, but just be careful about that. Check your local laws. I have seen people reuse other cans and they've painted them blue. I'm not sure the legality of that, but that's something to consider as well if you can't get a dedicated kerosene can. But 2 of these, like I said, will adequately heat almost any home. So this is a great option. These run anywhere from like $130 to $200 or so. And I would go with these round varieties here, these floor models. These are very safe now. I know back in the 80s and stuff like that, there was a lot of concern and potential outlawing of them because of carbon monoxide and potentially fire hazards. The way these are designed with the fuel on the bottom, they're very safe. And with technology with carbon monoxide detectors like they are now, super available and super reliable, there's really not much to worry about with a kerosene heater like this. One thing I will say about storing kerosene as well, 5 gallons will last you a few good days. 10 gallons will probably get you through a better part of a week, depending on how high you have your flame set. And I'm not going to go into exactly how to run this model. Each one's a little bit different, but there's some better videos out there on usage of kerosene heaters. This model here is a Dynaglow. That's the majority of the brands, or the only real brand I've used through kerosene heaters, but I've been very happy with this model. Like I said, I'd stay away from the smaller square ones that are more for just a room, adding supplemental heat. I haven't used those before, but I imagine they'd be fine for adding a little bit of extra heat in a cold room in your house. But I'm coming at this from more of a perspective of preparedness, especially if your power goes out like it has here. So just keep that in mind. If it's something that you can legally have in your area, kerosene heaters are great options for when the power goes out, at least for the interim. One other note I will make about kerosene and storage, A lot of times they'll say 6 months is kind of the shelf life of kerosene. I have burned up to 2 years old, or 2-year-old kerosene in heaters, and it does burn, and it's safe. There's nothing wrong with it, but it is a little bit more odorful. It smells a lot more. You know, these do have a reputation of being stinky, the heating units. And when you first turn them on and first turn them off, you can get some soot and some smoke. But these definitely aren't as bad. But if you do use that 2-year-old kerosene, it will definitely smell. One other thing I will say about these, I try to rotate through my kerosene, try to keep like 10 gallons or so in stock at all times. And I'll burn this on a day like today. Our power is obviously on in here. I had this on earlier. I turned it off just because it's getting too warm right now. It's actually above where we have our thermostat set. But it is a great supplement to your furnace, especially if you have an oil furnace, but even natural gas as well. Saves you on utility there. Then it helps you recycle some of that older kerosene so you can have newer kerosene in case you would need it for a emergency situation. So that's just a little bit about kerosene heaters. Definitely a worthy investment. 20 bucks in kerosene, 130 bucks in a heater. You can keep your house and your pipes from freezing, down pretty cold. So this is Don with Resolute Outdoors. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe down below. Also as well, recently have opened up a Instagram page. I will put the link down below to that as well. So until next time, guys, I'll see you.